This week I finished all of the work that needed to be done, and I also did about 90% of Project 2. These are some pictures of the construction of my telescope for Project 2. As you can see, I am pretty much finished with it. The two magnifying glasses can move through the tube, and all I really need to do now is take a video of seeing through the tube. This week started with an evaluation of our group, which I did right away, and I started taking a look at Project 2. After how long it took me to finish Project 1 with all the complications that I had, I decided to start Project 2 as soon as possible. So starting on Monday, I went and got the materials that I needed and started on my project. I also took initiative at the beginning of the week to kind of take charge in our group of Project 2 because Laura had done that last week, or for Project 1, and so I felt like I would do it for this project. And we decided to keep our same group, and I just kind of emailed the girls, and we just decided who was going to build what. So it's me and Laura building telescopes, and it's going to be Danielle and Elise building each building a microscope so that we can all compare. So our group will end up having 2 of each. And I also volunteered to make the group project the group video for this project too. This week there was a lot of information to learn. I learned a ton of information and took a ton of notes. Here are some pictures of all of the notes that I took. There were so many that I decided to actually type them out instead of writing them because it took a lot less time, but there ended up being quite a few, like 10 pages. One thing that stood out to me that we learned was about the convex lenses because it applied to the telescope that I'm building or I've built. I built it before I read any of that information, and I was really confused on why when I had the finished product my image was inverted. So after reading it and also reading from the discussion board, I understand why the image is. Again, this week I don't have any questions like the past few weeks. The one question I did have was why my image was being inverted, and after reading all the information that I've read, I figured that out. If I come across any other questions though, I will post them to the discussion board right away. It seems as a really helpful tool, and everyone replies really fast, so it's really great. My biggest goal for the next week is to finish everything on time again. I've done that all 4 weeks now. Next week's going to be a lot busier for me. I'm working like every single day next week, and since I volunteered to do the video, I'm going to have more work than the normal workload. So I did ask the girls if they could get me the video by end of Wednesday, beginning of Thursday, so I'd have a sufficient time to put all of our videos together and do some comparisons. I did finish most of my project this week. Pretty much, like I said, 90%. All I have to do is video tape, being able to look through and having being able to see from 2 different distances. So once I finish that, I'll be able to finish my portion, and Laura said that she should have hers, and Danielle also told me that she was working on hers, so I should be getting those all soon, which will be really great. So I just need to finish that up, and hopefully I can make just as good of a video as Laura did for our Project 1.